officers deployed. In Detroit, a Pontiac, Michigan youth was reported dead at the scene of a head-on collision on Grand Avenue this morning.
I was listening to this song the other day on the radio, and kind of struck me as odd, because it just sounded weird. And if you watched any of my previous 2 or 3 videos, three videos that I have on this channel, because I'm not a YouTuber, I just found that it's easier to share videos and things that I record myself through YouTube. So I just upload them to YouTube. But yeah, but I have a question for you. Anybody who's a big fan of the song, who knows the song, who's listened to it for years like I have, and heard it, go back and listen to it again. Pause this video, go look it up on YouTube. This is the official Kiss YouTube channel. Claims to be the official, album version, and it just sounds odd to me. So I heard it on the radio the other day, and so go pause this video, go listen to the version. It's like 8 minutes, the entire song, the original album version, with all the intro and the all the other stuff that you heard here at the beginning. And I don't want to play too much. I'm going to try to play it in like small clips, just so I don't get copyrighted. Not because I'm demonetized or anything, because I'm definitely not. But if it gets copyrighted, then it probably might get out to less people and less views, and I'll get less response. And the whole purpose of this video is I want your honest opinion. I want you to tell me if it sounds weird or if it just sounds normal, if it sounds exactly right. And then, I'll explain real quick why it sounds weird to me. So go listen to the original version. If you have it on CD or cassette or on LP or anything, pause this, go listen to it, and then come back and finish watching it, and then give me your opinion on how it sounds. So with that being said, the thing about the song that I remember is that it was, it was pretty hard rocking. It was, heavy, guitar and bass and all that kind of stuff. And, the hardest part of the song was when it got to that chorus, the name of the song, the title of the song, Detroit Rock City. And it would, be like, get up, got out about a moon up, down, get down. I don't, sorry, I'm not a singer, but, it always says you gotta come down to Detroit Rock City, which was the name of the song. And it turns out that, after listening to the song multiple times and multiple versions and all that kind of stuff, it only says that line, Detroit Rock City, one time in the entire song. Like I've listened to the original album version a couple times, a couple of different, channels with the original album version. They all sound exactly the same. And then I even listened to multiple live versions. So, I'm not claiming, this is a Mandela effect, but I am a Mandela effect, person. I've been into it for, 7 or 8 years now. And, it just seems weird to me. So, but I'm not claiming that that's what this is. I'm just making this video to ask if any of you out there think it sounds weird, because that was the best part of the song, was gotta get down to Detroit Rock City. And now all those spots where you hear that Detroit Rock City part, where it should be in there, it's just not. It's just music and riffs, like it's just not there. It's like the music's there, but the vocals aren't there. They only say Detroit Rock City one time in the entire song, and that's at the very end of the first verse, like a couple minutes in, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. So let's get to 2 minutes and 20 seconds and see. Gotta Lose Your Mind in Detroit Rock City at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And then at 2 minutes and 55 seconds, it gets to that point where it should be about that again. And so it's just not there. And it just sounds weird because, like, that's the part where I would be like, you know, banging my head, being like, gotta get down to Detroit, gotta lose your mind in Detroit, Rock City. And so then, you know, and let's see, at 3:55, it's the same thing. And where it should be there, and it's not. And, you know, trust me, it just keeps on going with the music. It's not, they don't ever come back and say it. That's why I said go watch, you know, the real video before. And then at the very end, at about 5 minutes, well, not the very end, but you know, right around the 5 minute mark, it kind of does the same thing. Let's check this out. See, so I mean, like, sorry, I had to fill in that last part because it just doesn't sound right. And then, you know, I even listened to the, you know, Live in Detroit version from 1984, where they didn't have their makeup on, which was kind of weird too, because I don't remember them taking their makeup off that early in 1984. Like I remember when they made a big deal, but anyway, that's a side point. But anyway, so please do me a favor if you can. Go down, tell me in the comments if the song sounds weird to you, if you've listened to the entire version of it, you know, like a real version recently, heard it on the radio recently, not just from watching this video, because obviously I'm not, you know, you can't get the full effect of it unless you listen to the full 8 minutes of the song. It just doesn't seem to rock out as hard as it was. I mean, it was Detroit Rock City. It was just jamming the whole time. And now the hardest parts, the best parts, where they're saying Detroit Rock City, are just gone, except for that first time at the very end. And it's not even that, you know, he just kind of says it a little bit. He's not even like emphasizing Detroit Rock City. He's like, you just got to get down to Detroit Rock City. You know what I mean? So, like, it's just weird. So let me know what you think. Give me your opinion. Just be nice in the comments. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm you know, just putting it on YouTube to make it easier to share. But I'll be looking at the comments and I'll reply. And if you got a good comment, excuse me, you got a good comment or whatever, let me know, and I would appreciate it very, very much. So thanks for listening.